Good morning, students. Let us understand illustration 17 at page number 3.19, and this is the super profit method of calculation of goodwill. So, average profit, it is a question asked in CBSE 2019. Average profit of the firm during the last few years are 80,000 and the normal rate of return in a similar business is 10%. If the goodwill of the firm is 1 lakh at 4 years purchase of super profit, find the capital employed by the firm. So you are required to calculate the capital employed. Now you are given that goodwill of the firm is 1 lakh and it is 4 years purchase of super profit. So last step is given to you. So goodwill will be 4 years purchase of super profit is 1 lakh, that is it can be written as goodwill is equal to super profit into 4, and since goodwill is given as 1 lakh and 4 is also there, therefore we can find super profit from this equation. Therefore super profit is equal to 1 lakh by 4. Goodwill is 1 lakh, it is given in the question. So 1 lakh by 4, super profit is equal to 1 lakh by 4 is equal to 25,000. Now you know the formula, average profit is equal to super profit is equal to average profit minus normal profit. This is the actual profit. So we know the formula, average profit minus, that is actual profit minus normal profit, is equal to super profit. Therefore from this formula, in this equation, normal profit can be derived. Normal profit is equal to average profit, that is actual profit, minus super profit, and average profit, that is actual profit, is given in the question as 80,000. So 80,000 and super profit we have calculated in the last step. So super profit is 25,000, so 80,000 minus 25,000 is equal to 55,000. So you have calculated normal profit also. Now you are required to calculate capital employed. Capital employed with the help of normal rate of return of 10%. We know that normal profit is equal to capital employed into normal rate of return by 100. Capital employed into normal rate of return is equal to normal profit. Therefore from this equation, capital employed would be normal profit into 100 by NRR. So 100 by NRR into normal profit, and NRR is 10%. We are given this data that NRR, that is normal rate of return, is 10%, and normal profit we have calculated in the last step. So it is 55,000. Therefore capital employed will be 5,50,000. So in this way you are required to calculate the missing figures. The questions are asked in this manner also. Now what is the difference between average profit and super profit? Meaning it is average of normal profits of past agreed years. Normal because adjustments are also done, that is abnormal items are excluded. Therefore average of normal profits of past agreed years. What is super profit? It is excess of average profit over normal profit. Average profit is nothing but actual profit, and normal so excess of actual profit over normal profit, that is actual profit or average profit minus normal profit, is equal to super profit. What is normal rate of return? Whether normal rate of return is used in the calculation of average profit or super profit or not, on this basis the differentiation has been done. Normal rate of return is not relevant in the calculation of average profit. There is no need of normal rate of return in the calculation of average profit, but in super profit we need normal rate of return, because with the help of normal rate of return we calculate the normal profit based on capital employed, and then we calculate super profit by deducting the normal profit from actual average profit. Therefore, normal rate of return is considered while calculating the super profit. Average capital employed. Average capital employed is not considered. There is no need of capital employed. There is no use of capital employed while calculating the average profit. So capital employed or average, what is average capital employed? Opening capital employed plus closing capital employed divided by 2 is the average capital employed. And is there any use of capital employed in the calculation of average profit? No. We simply add up all the profit earned by the firm in the earlier years and divide it by the number of years in order to calculate the average profit. There is no need of average capital employed or capital employed in the calculation of average profit. But in super profit we need average capital employed or capital employed. Why? Because based on average capital employed we calculate the normal profit, because normal profit is equal to average capital employed into normal rate of return. So while calculating super profit, average capital employed is taken into account. So this is also a basis of differentiation. This is a point of difference. Last point is relevance of valuing goodwill. So why under which method this average profit is relevant for calculating goodwill, and under which what are the methods under which super profit is relevant for calculating goodwill. Now if you consider average profit is relevant for average, there are three methods I told you: average profit method, super profit method, and capitalization method. Capitalization method I have not taught you. Under capitalization method there are two methods. Here it is written, one is capitalization of average profit and next is capitalization of super profit. So capitalization of average profit and capitalization of super profit. So two methods you already know. Under average profit method, average profit, calculation of average profit is required, and also under super profit method calculation of average profit is required, because unless you calculate the average profit you won't be able to calculate the super profit. Also there are two methods here under capitalization method. Under both the methods, calculation for calculation of goodwill under capitalization method, calculation of average profit is required. So you are required to calculate average profit in order to calculate goodwill under capitalization method also. So under all the methods, average profit is required to be calculated before calculating the goodwill, before valuing the goodwill. But under super profit method, so super profit, calculation of super profit is relevant for super profit method. You don't need to calculate, there is no need to calculate super profit under average profit method. So average profit method has been excluded from here. And capitalization of super profit method, only capitalization of super. There are two methods under capitalization method. One is capitalization of average profit and next is capitalization of super profit. So only under capitalization of super profit method you are required to calculate the super profit before valuing the goodwill. So super profit is relevant for super profit and capitalization of super profit method only. So you are required to remember these points of difference. It may be asked in the question under theory questions. Thank you very much.